amendment made to the Meghalaya Identification, Registration, Safety and Security Migration Workers Act 2020. I explained in detail that the act was passed, amendment was made, and rules were also made. But the rules that were made did not have clarity on certain points, which then led to the act not being implemented in the manner it was intended to. For example, the act and the rules said that the officers will go and check. But in the rules, which officer has the power to go and check was not defined in detail. It just said officers. So for the Labour Department, it became difficult to assess on their own who should go and check. Can any officer from the Labour Department check, or does it have to be a certain rank? We clarified those aspects in the new amendments that we have cleared. And now that those amendments, so this is just one example. Second example is of the police check and verification. So we have clarified that there will be two options. The first option is the SP of that district from where the person belongs, if they will give a police verification. And if that becomes a challenge, then the CCTNS network, which is a criminal tracking network, where it's a nationwide network where all state police mandatorily need to upload all the records of all the criminals on that network. The local police can verify through that particular CCTNS network and give a police verification. So this also has been incorporated. So like that, 3-4 areas have been incorporated, and the implementation of this after maybe a month or 2 months of, maybe a month or I don't expect 2 months, but maybe a month's time, the training and the overall orientation will be given to the officers concerned, and we should be able to see the rollout of the implementation of this. Number 4 was regarding the recruitment in NEIGRIHMS. It's a process that is conducted, of course, by NEIGRIHMS. It's an independent institution, and it does not come under the government of Meghalaya. But the union was keen that government of Meghalaya should take up this matter with central government. And I informed them that I had met the union minister last week and shared the concerns and the different recruitment processes. And also, I have assured that we will seek audience with the Honourable Minister, and the members of the union will and can meet the union minister, and I will personally speak to the minister so that they can raise the concerns directly also and maybe find some solution. And wherever the state government is required, whether it's for the testing centers, the computer labs, the online exams, or any kind of logistic support that is required for this kind of examinations, the state government will be more than happy to support NEIGRIHMS and help. So all these matters were discussed and clarified. And as I said, we have also decided that we will facilitate the process of a meeting with the Union Health Minister. The 5th was regarding the transparency and recruitment process. So I informed them that we had already taken decision. For grade D is already being implemented. For grade C, we have taken a decision that from 1st of January 2027, all interview notifications that come out from that day onwards, for grade C, non-technical posts, the interview will be abolished, and this decision has been taken already. I also informed them that the standard operating procedures for the DSC has also been cleared, and further, this will be adopted by the different recruitment boards. Also, at the same time, there were some reforms in the NPSC that were mentioned. I shared with them that the committee that was part of the reforms committee for NPSC had suggested to us 23 reforms, and out of the 23 reforms, 19 have already been implemented and 4 are under consideration. So a large number, majority of the reforms have been implemented. And there were certain concerns raised that the advertisements that are made by the MPSC uh, is open to the entire country, whereas in other states, like even in Assam, certain interviews that we have seen or exams, it mentions that residents of Assam only can apply. So, of course, there are certain legal hurdles there, which we shared with the members. And I informed them that next week uh, the Deputy Chief Minister, President Song, will be discussing this matter in more details so that we can find a legally strong ground on which we can implement this. I shared with the members that, in fact, this is some issue that we are completely in line and agreeable. We know that this is something we want to do. We just figuring out how it should be done so that it can stand the scrutiny of the judiciary. So these points were also shared and discussed. So with that, of course, we concluded the meeting, and the union members have urged and requested that this dialogue should continue. There were 20 points that they had mentioned in the beginning, out of which they've picked five only. The other 15 also they would like to talk. I told them that yes, for us also as a government, we are very open. We're always looking for suggestions and ways to improve the overall service that we give to the people. And obviously, every stakeholder's concerns, every stakeholder's opinions are important to us. And wherever possible, the government will look at all these discussions and points that are mentioned and will try to implement wherever it's possible in a positive manner and wherever it is making sense and helping the people and the state at large. So, with that, we concluded the meeting. I think further you can discuss and have.